Fires everywhere? Oh no. How are you? I am livid. That's all I gotta say about it. Have you guys had any lunch, breakfast, dinner? You know, the whole shebang? Did y'all eat, basically? Today's goal is to do Xingqiu and Child's character quest so I can do this freaking event that ends in like 6 days. Hold on, y'all. Honey, have some fruit. You've been running all day. Okay. Bring it back up. So, y'all know my issues with the chick that I commissioned my cosplay from, the Genshin Impact one. Did I eat? I did have Thanksgiving for breakfast a couple hours ago. I emailed her because 12 days ago, well, let me start over. So, let me pull up the email receipt so I don't forget everything. After she had asked for 2 more weeks, post the deadline of the commission, I told her, yeah, that's fine, whatever. 2 more weeks, it needs to be done. Yada yada. She sent some pictures, so I mean, it's obvious she worked on it. There's a lot of 3D printing in the picture of all the Lego accessories and everything, and I see things. 2 weeks gone by, she ain't say nothing, so I did the emailing as usual. I said, the extra 2 weeks you asked for are over. Are you done with the commission? She responded a day later and said, hey, yes, I'm done. Thank you for waiting. Which I sent it to thanks. And I sent a picture of the outfit. I was like, okay, cool. And I said, because I'm still trying to be super polite, I said, oh, wow, it looks amazing. Thank you so much. Gave them my address. They responded that same day. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll send the tracking once I have it. That was November 16th. That's something you should be able to do same day, if not the next day. They live in Australia. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, at the ending of, November. So there should be no delays with sending something. Their, post office shouldn't be closed. There shouldn't be, mail people on a separate holiday schedule. This is Australia, not the United States. So they're not celebrating anything, as far as I'm aware, that same Thanksgiving weekend. But that was on November 16th. I emailed November 23rd. I said, hello, hope you're well. When will you get the tracking number? That was 5 days ago. So no response. So I emailed today, right before I said 12 days ago. You claimed you were done with my cosplay. Okay, so, and it says 5 to 8 business days per Google. No tracking number? Nope. Yeah, I said 12 days ago you claimed that you were done with my cosplay and would ship it. I've yet to receive another email from you about it with a tracking code. This was a cosplay I really wanted to wear for a convention back in October, especially since I paid this off in August. This week makes it 4 months. I've been trying to be patient and nice and understanding of your delays, but having to reach out to you every time for an update is unprofessional. If I never emailed you asking for the updates, would you even let me know about needing the extra 2 weeks to work on it, or when you were supposedly done with the cosplay? I'm always the one emailing, asking for just a crumb of an update. Shouldn't that be your job to reach out to your clients with updates, not the other way around? I paid too much for this cosplay and emailed too many times asking for updates to still barely get any responses from you. And not to mention, I still haven't, and I'm talking about another part of the cosplay that they haven't shown me yet. They just showed the outfit, like none of the other parts of it. I hate that I have to email this because I don't like confrontation at all. So I literally hate having to send something like this. I'm like the type where, like, if you go to a restaurant and my food is wrong, I'll eat it. I'll just eat it like this. I accept for what it is, but I paid too much money for this, you know? But I said, I hate that I have to email this because I followed your content on Instagram for a couple years now. I was super excited to finally save up enough to commission from you. It's hard finding and commissioning someone for a cosplay when you're plus size. If I don't receive an update from you about my cosplays with the expedited tracking number, because she said that she was going to expedite this to me, I'll be contacting PayPal about a refund since in your terms and conditions you stated, if I am unable to complete a commission due to my own circumstances, and I didn't finish the rest because there was something else, she puts in her invoice, that every invoice that I paid, if I'm unable to complete a commission due to my own circumstances, you can get a refund. This is her own circumstances. This is nothing on me at all. So I told her, and I went to PayPal, and it says on PayPal you have 180 days since the first payment or whatever, or since the payment, hey Calamity, to report an issue with it. And unfortunately, the first payment was made back in May, and because I paid bi-weekly, with it being back in May, I can't do anything about that first initial payment, but all the rest of them, I still have time to the very next payment. I have until December 5th to issue any sort of problems with it. So she has until next Monday to say something, and I'm going to be contacting PayPal finally, because it just really sucks. It really sucks to spend this much money. I'm already broke as is. So to spend this much money that I have been saving up back in, earlier this year to pay for this and to not get anything. Poking out of the way to say that PayPal tends to side with buyers for chargebacks. Okay. I've never had to do something like this with issuing or looking up refunds via PayPal, because usually the only time I use payments for PayPal is through companies, like actual companies. It's rare that I do that for commissions. I think Leah was the first person I commissioned via PayPal. Usually I'm also the one getting paid, so it's wild to go through this process, but it really sucks. Too much money on something that I've been waiting on. And literally all of this could have been solved if she was just honest from the forefront. And another thing, 12 days ago when she claimed that she was done, yet she hasn't shipped it yet, I know for a fact that she is not done. Because one, the entire cosplay isn't pictured, and two, it shouldn't take that long to go to your local post office to mail this and get tracking info. That you get that tracking number the same day. I'm not sure what their version of USPS is, or UPS, whatever, but you get that on the receipt when you ship it. So the fact that she hasn't shipped it yet and provided the tracking tells me for a fact that she has not haven't even finished it. PayPal will slide you back your money and ding her account, even if it's one that's like post 180 days. Because so far I'm out of $100 because it's taken this long. But yeah, that was my morning. Really sucks. And if it ends up with me not getting anything, I don't know what I'm going to do about this Genshin cosplay. I guess I have to do more research. Maybe find someone else via Etsy. Because I found her via Etsy? No, I found her via Instagram. Etsy is not plus size friendly most of the time. And then they have a chargeback timeline of like 6 months, but you haven't checked in depths of your end. See, it's been 6 months though. So I think I've lost out on the first payment that was made in the beginning of May. Sorry. I have really, really sensitive skin and I've had a breakout of my arm, so I'm putting cortisone on my arm real quick. But that's been my morning. Just really, really bad. Okay. Genshin. Wait, I didn't even tweet. Hold on. All right, today's tweet. And you know the crazy thing is, she posted on Instagram, I think it said like 12 hours ago, and it was a picture of another cosplay that someone commissioned, and it was a Haru from Persona 5, and she said, super excited to finish this cosplay and ship it. And I was like, so you are working. Okay. Okay. And she is constantly posting cosplay pictures on her account, but you can't say much about the cosplay pictures because they could be recycled pictures from a photo shoot months ago. There's no guarantee for when these cosplay pictures took place, but she also posts convention pictures, and those convention pictures align with the days that she posted them, so those are recent. And I'm like, okay, so yeah, you probably using that commission money that I gave you instead of for the actual cosplay, but to go to these conventions. Always selling themselves? Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I made sure to let her know that I follow her on Instagram. I follow her content there to know that I do keep tabs of how much time you are spending outside of your commissions. Because, you can have a life. I get it. You can do whatever you want. But, like, don't open up commissions if you're not going to work on it. Don't give yourself a time frame if you're not going to follow that time frame. You know? Don't, if you know you're about to be super busy with life, with other job, I'm not sure if she has another job, whatever, don't put yourself into these positions and putting other people in awkward positions who paid you to do something. Be upfront if you can't do it. Be upfront if you're super busy. It's just, if she would have just said that she's been really, really busy from the beginning, that would have been an issue. It would have been an issue. I would not have pressed. I was like, okay, I understand. I get it. You're busy. That's fine. Take your time. But that required her to say it first. Why did I have to get that out of her? All right, this tweet. Let's see. Hey there, Hoppin'. Ooh, I spelled hopping wrong. On to some more Genshin Impact. Hopefully, we can get some of these events done before they're over. I almost chose a Chi-Chi gif, and then I thought Savvy wouldn't want to see this. Bring her out? Nah. I chose the better one. I know you're lurking, Salem, but if you hear me, I have not stopped thinking about biracial Zhao since he posted that picture. And it's wild. Living rent free in my brain since this morning. Has he by the throat? Did you see? I went through their page. Did you see one of their other pictures? It was Ningguang. She was albino, biracial albino, and her hair was just so curly and beautiful. And I was like, oh my goodness. Ningguang. Biracial Zhao into your life and heart. I can't, Salem, I can't let anyone else into my heart. Scaramouche has already taken up so much, and he's not even here. He's not even here. I'm not even guaranteed a Scaramouche, and he's already destroyed me. We could have ate. I'm so mad. Yes. I too am so mad. The things we could have had. The things we could have had. All right. I need to make sure that I can see my phone. I'm looking for an email from a client for the daycare. They have not responded yet, and I don't know how to feel about that. They said I don't check my emails that often. I'm like, ma'am, it's 2022. You got to check your emails. All right, so I've been doing a lot offline when it comes to exploration. As you can see, Lokapala Jungle is 95% exploration. I've been working on the Ardravi Valley is at 92%. Like I'm getting here because I was like, I need as much primos as I can, and I know you get like 1 or 2 primos with every chest that you open, or more depending on the rarity of said chests. I've been doing them godforsaken R&R quests.
It embraces its duty.
Those R&R quests, they just won't stop. They just look at them. They just won't stop. I've done so many. I'm pretty sure I've done 20 quests up into this point, and they just won't stop. The R&R won't stop, and I am up to here with those little guys. They rank up there with the Koroks, man. It's just, there was 900 Koroks to find in Breath of the Wild. Is there 900 R&R to find in Sumeru? And I'm just, this is just the quest. When I was looking on, what is it? Genshin, no, it was Map Genie or the map of Tevat, and you know, you can pick and choose what you want to appear on your map to help you better find things. I always have up Sacred Seals whenever I'm in the desert, the challenges, then I have the Dendroculus up, and Sealies. I leave the treasures alone unless I randomly bump into it. I'm not actively searching for treasure chests right now. Just the sea leaves, the challenges, the Dendroculus, and the sacred seals, because you need a lot of the sacred seals for when you're in the desert. And then I came across an R&R randomly yesterday, and I was like, is the R&Rs on the map? So I went to look for it. There is 64 R&Rs in the jungle section of Samira, and I was like, I was sick to my stomach because I was like, I don't know how many I came across already, and I'm just like, God, when will you leave me alone with these R&R? I finally did, like, I guess what was considered a major part of the R&R quest, and I thought, this is it. This is the end. And when it finished, there was more. So, there you go. I'm stuck in a never-ending loop. But on the bright side, from doing all these quests, I did get my tree to level 23. So, we're good here. It reminded me the freaking Sakura, the sacred Sakura tree in Inazuma, and I was like, God, we're gonna be here forever because it takes me all the way to level 50. But I think once you get to level 50, it unlocks the souvenir shop in Samira City, and I am very curious about what they sell there too. It's like, I'm just doing this for Primos and Fates. Primos and Fates. Community. Let's get our daily in real quick. Okay, thank you. There's a special event happening right now. So y'all make sure to look at it. It's kind of cute. You basically, it's another R&R content. It's just more R&R, but I think I finished it. You basically dressing up R&R and making them look cute. Like, I don't think there's anything else really for me to do in this game. I bought everything. I've gotten all the primos I can from this, I think, so I don't know what more they want from me. Okay. The other thing, events. Gotta do this. That's great. Gotta check this out. That's great. Gotta do this. The Fabulous Fungus Frenzy. I definitely completely ignored the storyline and just did what I needed to do. But it was actually kind of fun, not gonna lie. You know, after capturing all the shrooms that you needed to and everything, going into battle, it was actually kind of strategic. It was fun. Yeah, it really actually was. I would love to, like, it would have been great if they made that permanent, and you can battle against other opponents. Like, there should have been an option to battle other online people. And even though we all have the same shrooms, we can go about the battles differently, and there could be wins and losses, and I think it'd have been fun. Love her little shroom too, and I love that you can name them funky little names. I thought those were cute too. Also, as you can see, I got 7,669. Oh, you guys can't see it because I have. Okay. As you can see, I have 7,669 primos currently. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get that little shithead. He's still called the Water One's Bongo Head. He's so cute. I love all the puns that came about it. Why was there a notification next to this? Anyway, currently, if I don't get him within the amount of primos and fates that I own, I will have to spend the $50 one. I'm really hoping that if I have to, maybe the 30 one at least. That'd be great. If I can get it to the $15 one, that'd be great. If I cannot spend anything, that'd be super awesome. But I told myself that I cannot spend $100, but yeah. You have a 50 pool right now? I'm praying, Savvy. I'm praying. I was like, don't let me get this wallet out. I already paid rent this week. I got a dermatologist appointment tomorrow that I'm about to shell out about $300 for. And I was like, please, please let him come home without a wallet being used. Okay. Let's get some things out the way. Let's do our dailies real quick. Also, I did get the battle pass. Battle pass is complete. Oh, you know, I got rid of all those follow bots yesterday with the commander route. I was like, it was about 300 people who followed me yesterday. I was like, Jesus Christ. Hello, 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 Kev. What is up? How are you doing today? Thanks so much for Ray Wolves you playing today. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for sharing your community with me. I'm Super Namu, JRPG Variety Queen here, currently playing some Genshin Impact. Welcome in, welcome in. KR Bridge, hello. Those always followed you. It's fine, it's fine. We all been there at one point in time. I'm glad that you're just here in general. Thank you for the follow. I'm into getting chests and stuff in severe. Yes, I have, Savvy. I've been doing everything. My main goal is to get Sealy's, then Dracula's, and the challenges. What was it? Is it Dendroculus? Is the Sealy's? The challenge is Sacred Seals and R&Rs. If I come across the chest in the meantime, then yes, I'll attempt to get it. But those were my main priorities. Oh yeah, Twitch could have done that too. Stretch. Okay. Oh, welcome in, everyone. We're just talking about Genshin things. Have you made it to the desert yet, Savvy? Like, have you done like any desert quests yet? I gotta finish that too. You have not? Yeah, I really like the desert. I think the underground sections of the desert was really well executed down there. Like, I thought that the desert was just the surface level, but when I did that one quest that took you everywhere, I was like, yo, they went out. Like, they did a great job of the exploration of the desert. How's Genshin lately? I haven't played much since it first came out. I find it fun. There's still a lot to do. I've only been playing for a year. You might be focusing on events and finishing up loose ends in Inazuma. You also went on a boss spam yesterday and finally ready for D-Luke to level and Rosie and Fischl next. Ooh. Speaking of, I've been working on where is he? Oh, he's up here. I'm working on Tainari because you really have to have a Dendro on your team for Samira, and I don't use a Traveler at the moment. So, and a lot of the Sumeru stuff require like an archer a lot of the times because they're like out of range for most characters. So I've been using Tainari, and I was like, you know what, I should probably have a high leveled Dendro character just to use just in case. And I got him up to 70. He's a little annoying to level up. Not the stuff he needs except for just this. This is annoying to find because they're only in certain water areas in Sumeru. They're not in the desert at all. But thankfully with his ability, He's like Klee and some of the others where when you have them in your party, you can see the materials on the map. So it makes it easy when I go to the water area to find them, but it's annoying. I ranked this. It's not as bad as like the hand guards from the Nobushis in Inazuma, but I definitely ranked them up there as annoying. They come back like every 3 or 4 days, and so many characters need them. Like, I get it, but please, right? That's the worst part. And there's no shops that sells like 5. Usually, there's like 1 or 2 shops that will sell these type of materials for like 5 every 3 days, and it doesn't. I'm just like, no. I hate it. I also gave him the stringless. I stole this from someone. I stole this from Ganyu, because Ganyu had the stringless. I don't really have a good... I don't get bows that often when I pull, which is really unfair. I rarely get bows. So this was listed as one of the free-to-play bows that would be good for Tainari. So you get him the stringless too? Yeah. And I leveled it up to 90. I didn't have to do much. I had most of the materials anyway. So I was like, ah, that's great. So you can use anything else that you had, and you have a million rust bows. They keep giving me the Favonia's Warbow. I have 2 refinement rank 5 Favonia's Warbows and 1 rank 4. Stop it, Hoyo. Stop. We have so many bow users, but not a variety of the types of 4-star bows. I'm like, can y'all help me? Lily? Is Lily in here? Take flight and shroud. All right, thank you. Also, I'm not going to spoil it for you, Savvy, but whenever you decide to move on to the desert for exploration, I highly suggest you utilize the pin system on the map. If you don't already use a lot of pins for maps, there's going to be a lot of backtracking, and you might forget a lot of stuff that you need to come back for, because there's a lot of things that you can't come back or you can't do at the moment and have to do it when you come back with specific things. So definitely pin a lot when you're in the map, in the desert, because there is a lot. Don't do it for surface things. When you're underground anywhere, pin it there so that you don't get confused. Is this pin up? Is this pin on the surface? Is this pin underground? Make all your pins just for underground, because there's a lot. Had to do this, Mary. You finally found Mishra's domain entrance. It wasn't in the city like you thought it was, but listen, that's my issue, Savvy. That is my issue. This man's domain is right here. I couldn't go here because Tainari's event was here in the village. We did not go anywhere, but for some reason, this section stopped me from going right here. This isn't even the same area. This is Gandharvaville. This is the Chinpat Ravine. I was like, how? Tainari has nothing to do with this area. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. Oh god, you guys are coming for me. She's dying. I was so pissed. Why don't I have a star here? Why is there a star here? It should be in the city. It should have been in the city. I honestly thought that it was going to be in the desert before I learned that the desert was pretty much mostly side quest content. I thought it was gonna be at this area, the mausoleum of King Deshret. Like, I thought, because you see on the outside with the pyramids, like that thing above it with the fire shooting out of it, I thought, oh man, that looks like a great domain location. unless they do like what they did with Zhongli and the Shogun, where Nahida's story quest, her second story quest, leads to a Trounce domain, and maybe we'll be there. That would be a cool location, I think. Or in the Taj and Suit area. Anyway. Oh, another thing. Whenever you get the time to do some exploration, I was over here on the mountaintop above the electro plant, and I was going downhill because I saw like a couple of treasure chests. And when I went downhill, it transitioned from Sumeru to Liyue over here, but there was like challenges and treasure chests all on this grass area down the hill, and I was like, how did I miss any of this? Because this area is 100% complete. And then I realized because it was non-existent until Sumeru came into existence, because up until this point it was just a chasm area going along the edge here, going along this edge here where Ajaha was, but none of this was here. So there's like treasure chests and challenges in Sealies here. I found a Sealy and I was like, but I found them all. And I was really confused. I was like, did I really miss out on this area? And then I saw a Sumpter Beast just walking around here. I was like, no, I didn't, because Sumpter Beast didn't exist in Liyue. Your hiking boots. Yeah. Yeah, they had to have patched that in. So this whole section of Minlin to the left between, the section between the mountain of the Lokapala jungle and Minlin, is littered with content over here. See these? It was one Sealy and 2 challenges and like treasure chests everywhere. Music is intense. They're like, you're gonna come out of the menu and fight us. All right. Where am I? Ah, here you go. Powering light show. Oh, these are so annoying. Having to chase this jellyfish. Gotcha. I also have to make sure that I constantly have to have a map genie up so that if I bump into any content, I'm taking off my map. I've learned my lesson when I was in Inazuma. I need to keep track of all of the Sealies and the challenges and the Oculus or the Oculi that I find, because having to go back afterwards to 100% exploration these areas and not knowing if I found the Sealy over there or not, or if I found the challenge, is so time consuming. Absolutely time consuming. So I refuse to not know if I got something or not. So there is a challenge in front of me. Did I get it? Especially with underground. Inazuma is sending you a spiral with that now? Yeah. Map Genie has been godsend. Whoever created that, power to you. Because, and to keep up with all the new content. There's been a few times where I was on Map Genie and the treasure chest that I found wasn't listed there. And I was like, ooh, no one found this one. But, yeah. Definitely. Oh, wait. This is the last one. What am I looking for? Go devouring Mora gathering. Talk to Heaton? Where? What? Oh, hello, sir. I'm not reading. He's a millionaire, self-proclaimed. I wish I could be a self-proclaimed millionaire. I'm a proclaiming now. I'm gonna be a millionaire and be financially stable by the time I turn 30. Which means that I have less than a year. That was it? What was he talking about? So what is this one? Hypostatic symphony and dissonant verse. Am I just fighting the cubes? Yo, okay, so I'm level 90. I'm level 90, with my main characters. My adventure rate is 57. My world level is 8. These enemies be beating my butt. These enemies are actually beating my butt. Mainly, the enemies in the desert. Like some of the ruin enemy. Have I even... Like, I fought this enemy. Oh, no. Algorithm semi-intransient matrix of overseer network. Anyway, the desert enemies, especially like the big baddie mites, not the local ones, but the ones that have visions, they be beating my butt. I fought that enemy? I fought the electric flat. I fought the bird. I fought the drake. I must have, because I could have sworn the algorithm semi-intransient matrix of overseer network was a funky name. Okay, camera, are we doing that thing where it's... What are we... Camera, what are we doing? I haven't fought it yet. Candace needs that. Camera, I thought we was good, camera. Like, yeah, he was good yesterday. What's going on? Okay. It's been kind of dreary. I don't have much sun out today. I'm gonna have to figure out if I can fight that later, because I just honestly do not remember. I do not remember that enemy. Marvel's merchandise is back. Another good way to get primos, right? A great way. It's been hard saving up all these primos. There's a challenge here? Oh, it's probably the actual daily. It's been hard trying to save up all this money. Or not money, primos. I really do want to be pulling. What the? Mind your business. I was ill. It gave me... Look at this guy. Oh my god. I can't stand the Sumter Beast. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. Oh my god, how many? That tingle?
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh my god. Next Monday is Albedo and I's anniversary. Also when we can start pulling for Scaramouche, so it's a little nerve-wracking. I hope he appreciates the new family member.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Also, I need to finish my house for Scara. I need to make sure it's livable for him. What do you mean you have 3 more hours? Amber. All right. Need to do bounties and stuff as well. Even though I finished the ooh, the battle pass, I do want to get my reputation up in the city. F&D. Whoa, we good game. Want peaches? No, arena. I'm not. Arena wants the lotuses. Nah, those lotuses, they go to Tainari. I'm not gonna give those up, nor find them for you, because there's none to find, actually. I got them all yesterday. Is that a puppy? Why is there a puppy in Sumeru? When I bump into those Inazuma puppies, it just don't be making no sense. Like, why? How did you get all the way here? Ooh. You good, game? We good? You're freezing here. Hello? Time of day? Oh, what? What? What is going on with the time of day? I'm a little concerned about what's happening here.
Moment of birth.
Hold the line.
Take flight. Burst forth.
Oh, you're immune to fire. Okay.
Billowing surge.
Yeah. Might be closer to withering. That better be the case. I could have sworn I got rid of it, though. Well, it's wild that there's the witherings just stay there. I wish that they respawned after you got rid of them. I think that would be cool. Give you a little challenge every now and again. The witherings, they definitely be creeping me out. The music get all, you know, super duper intense and everything. Or maybe it came from this area, because there's a withering area in this. There's a withering zone in this area. I haven't finished exploring over there. Oh, well, I guess we're just following. One of my favorite things to do is find, oh god, to explore Sumeru, and I find a cave, and I go down in the cave, and it's just withering all down there. And it's like, oh, well, put a pin on my map and leave. I will come back to this another time. Also, doing all the R&R quests, I didn't do them all, but doing some of the R&R quests, didn't realize that there's a lot of caverns in Sumeru. Like, they definitely, I don't know how to explain. Like, Sumeru itself, it is big. There's a lot of surface area in Sumeru, but I really wish there was a way to, like, get a different map of the underground sections of Sumeru, because they're almost everywhere. There is a cave, almost in, like, multiple caves in almost every section. It's wild. So many places to hide. Sumeru is our biggest area by far. Yeah, definitely. Definitely biggest. I'm really looking forward to what Fontaine has to offer. With it being water. I'm very curious, one, where it's stemming off from. Is it coming from this side? Is it coming from Inazuma? I can't see anything else coming from this area. I'm hoping that it comes from over here. Whenever I explore here, there's this area right here. There's a whole bridge that leads to nothing. And it's a whole lake. And I always wonder, would that lead to something? Holding out hope that is like Ace Attorney. Wait, what do you mean? Ooh, what do we got down here? Sorry, I got more important. Dang it. Never mind, it's right here. Oh, right. It is. Yes, I wanna. I have a feeling one of two things is gonna happen. Like, either we're gonna have to defend someone, or we are going to be the suspect immediately landing Fontaine. Like, I am expecting, because we are made like the enemy of every nation we go to for like 5 seconds. Amber accused us of being like evil the moment we meet her. The Middle tried to arrest us in Leeway, thinking that we killed Zhongli. When we go to Inazuma, the Shogun wants our head because we have a vision, or we align ourselves with people who have visions, and we make ourselves the enemy of the Akasha and the Academy, and been tagged the moment we set foot in Sumeru. I know for a fact that we are going to be a suspect of something in Fontaine. Crazy Nina, when she was talking to us, she let us know that the Archon's personality is unique, right? I wonder what
A blade embraces
they look like. We've had a tall lady and we've had a child. So I wonder if she's going to be a medium-sized lady. My money is us being on trial. Yes, I actually look forward to. I look forward to Fontaine. I really hope we are on trial. Oh, you're immune to this? Okay.
This moment of birth.
Hold the line. Covenants of the deep.
Thank you. So let's do this now. I'm so happy that I can finally do all the content around Sumeru when it comes to these things that require the instrument. Even though it's a clear ripoff off of Zelda, but oh god, no, go down, go down, go down. Oh my god. Okay. Girl, what? Okay. When I was in Inazuma, I didn't have to eat this much food, but ever since I stepped foot in this area, I've been having to eat a lot of food. You don't see me? Where am I going? Oh my god. Why can't I get this? Stop! Stop, 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 stop. Okay, thank you. Got ourselves a precious chest. That was annoying to the max. Sure. Where am I on this map? According to my notes, there is a Sealy
It's a lucky day.
over here. Did I get it? Bruh, I can't see. It should be ground level. Ah! Well, hello there, Sealy. Heard you was in the area. Let's go. Sealies are so cute. My favorite Sealy is the one that came from the chasms. It was really pretty colors, and it's very similar to like the trans colors. Where are we going? You know something I learned, which is wild, and I was like, was this ever in a tutorial? But if you come across the Sealy treasure, or not the Sealy treasure, the Sealy statue, if you do the elemental sight, it'll point you in the direction that the Sealy generally is. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? It points to you? I did not know that was a thing. Oh, little guy. You confused? Okay. Because it helps? You made those? No, that's the thing. I never made anything, Savvy. You don't have to make it. You just have to do the elemental sight and it points in your direction.
Can't see.
Yeah, that's what got me. I was like, what? Since when was this a thing? Since when? I wish I could find a one that's not been used to show. Let me see if there's one in the area. Let's see. There should be one if I follow this path. If I haven't already got it. I don't think I've explored this area though. Oh, maybe I have. Because I don't see it. I guess I've gotten the one over here. Excuse you. I'm searching for stuff here. Please leave me alone.
One with the forest.
What? I hate when I do that and I be spawning enemies. I believe it was supposed to be right here. So, which means I got it. Well, you know, forget I said anything. I lied. Or did I? Maybe there's one down this way. Okay, the Sealy is on a tree branch somewhere. Oh god, I think I did get the one that's over here. Because there's nothing here. Oh my god. Fine. There's one more. And if it's not there, then I'm absolutely great at exploration. Please leave me alone. Whoa! Can you... Where is she? Oh. Convenient. Okay. Okay.
Today is
Now...
a lucky day.
It is on the path, I think. Sealy should be down here. God dang it. Never mind. I hate it. Forget it. Forget it. I've obviously have done all the exploration that I can because it's not even here. Just gonna casually walk away because obviously I'm too good. So what was I trying to do? We did our dailies. Oh yeah, the reputation, the bounties. I still haven't figured out the puzzle to this. Or, well, I've gotten... Wait a second, is this the same area that I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, yeah. I have not been able to figure out how to lower the water. But... I don't remember this place looking like this. Hold on. What is that? I could have sworn I was over here though. Why does it look like this? Is it disappear? It's disappearing. Okay. What is this? I can play music? I can dig. What? There's a treasure chest in it. I'm screaming. Is there a treasure chest right here?
Today is a lucky
But also, what is this? I know the source rhythm of source water. I don't think I've ever played this song. Hello there, welcome. How are you doing today? I can change the... Wait. Circulate. What is happening? Sunny. Rainy. I can change the weather.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
Interesting. I will come back here. Let me go back because I have a bounty. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that you're doing okay. I have to say you can change the weather in the area. I've never come across that. I thought it was something else that you had to do.
My apologies. Dumpty dumpty go. Boing, boing. Shine down. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
I hear everything.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. My apologies. Torn to oblivion.
Okay. Please let me go back and look at what is happening here. So this entire time, I could have explored this area after getting the right music to play. Okay. How long has this been here? I'm screaming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh my god. Ayaka. Did the R&R quest? I do not recall this at all. That shows how much I don't pay attention. Sunny makes the water come back. Because there's a big one inside too. I just remember coming here and unlocking the entrance so I can go down into the caves below. That is all I remember. I'm done. Oh my goodness.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
I feel like I'm in a whole new area. Ayaka, what happened, honey? And what are these waters for? Oh, I saved you. Investigate? Okay. Will the water come back up if I'm just down here? Will I instantly drown? I bet you there's either an achievement or a treasure chest for popping all of the balloons. All of, these. You want to say no? I'm not seeing anything even worthwhile for lowering in the water. Where's my treasure chest? Where's my Sealies? Where's my Dendroculus? Oh. What? How dare they?
Embrace the ice.
The audacity.
Can't see.
Dumpty dumpty go. Boing, boing, boing. There is no escape.
Thank you. I may have to kill the wildlife just to open up a treasure chest. Kind of feel bad. Well, that was cool. I'll keep that in mind next time I go to that area. Ooh, I almost killed Ayaka again. I gotta get 5 apples to this girl. Why can't she get apples herself? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you could literally just buy apples. There's trees with apples, too. Like, Yavanai? Like, girl. This guy want peaches? This literally is your local cuisine. You can get this off of trees. Why can't you, if I'm not even from here and I got 250, why can't you get 10 of your own? It doesn't make any sense. Y'all some lazy people. Oh god, every time. Every time. I finally get ultra hot burner lamp test model gadget. A gadget that improves the efficiency of food processing by consuming minerals. Young academia researchers are accustomed to cooking with their experimental instruments. Someone invented an ultra-hot burner lamp that utilizes the energy of minerals to juice up the heat, all the better to save time and increase cooking efficiency. The one you have is a test model for civilian use with power constraints and a dimmer flame, which should reduce its fire hazard rating. Even so, this convenient gadget is still perfectly capable of cooking jam and drying sausages with ease. So what do you do? I was actually a little confused about what I was reading there. Okay, let's get some of these domains out the way so I can get my stuff. I need to fight the wolf, the shogun, and Scar. I too wish I could clip through a rock. I hate that there's like no fast way of getting to the wolf. Both ports as close to the wolf. It's like a long way to get to it. Also, why is the wolf the only one where you can't choose the level you want to fight against him? It's based off of your level? I think that's a little unfair. Kicks your butt every time you see him now. Aww. Poor Zabby. Andreas, what up? I say this every time, but she got a black name. I think this is a black wolf. Andrea's from Detroit. Oh, wait, wrong one, sorry.
Coming to be. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Billowing surge. Allow me.
Where are you? Oh.
Unthinkable.
You love him? You don't know who he is? This is Andreas, leader of the wolves in this one particular area. I don't really remember much about Andreas from the story.
Hold the line.
Burst forth.
Jeez. How am I not hitting you? Okay.
Coming to be.
A fresh maneuver. Thrust and reap it. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks. Raises fam. Yes. I don't I need the little I don't know what they're called, but the little crystals that let you transform these into another one of the same thing. I need those because as you can see, I have 13 of this one, but I have 4 of these. And Klee needs like 7. And I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed by that. I'm so annoyed. I hate that they're so rare. The same goes for the Shogun. The Shogun, she drops one of the things that I don't have. And I need it for Tainari. He needs one of the things and I don't have the thing. I don't have the thing.
There's a pleasant breeze and glory.
Wish you could trade. You have 8. I wish to. Starter and Shogun. You gotta fight her today. Have fun with this one. This is what I need. The Dree Solvents. And I only have 3. Please. Genshin. My folks would like them.
Burst forth.
Jeez, she just got here.
So rude.
This way. A fleet shadow.
Uphill battle. Thrust and reap it.
Coming to art.
Select. Torrent, bring refuge.
When I learned that she was able to fight Shogun once a week, that was so cool. Oh, it's so rare to find you on the first try.
Jumpy, jumpy, go. My opponent.
Jesus. She's another, you know, most bosses, after I understand them, I can generally handle and like bum rush my way through it. The Shogun, she beats my butt every time. Every time I am struggling. Oh, ow. I went the wrong direction.
Will not stand for this.
You good, Ayaka? See what I mean about Shogun beat my butt every time? Ayaka done died. You know, Ayaka's my strongest person, but she dies more than Klee, and that's wild. Because Klee is a glass cannon. I'm also running out of healing items.
Coming to be.
Obstacles. Whirling snow. Perish.
Live.
Moosh counts for the weekly now? Yes. He is a trounce to me. You want to learn this fight instead?
All obstacles. Billowing surge. Witness the final calamity.
Coming to be.
Perish. Dumpy dumpy go. Take flight. Hold the line. Yeah.
Can you stop?
Eternity is in my hands. Whirling.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Take flight. Sakura swirl. Tournament of the deep.
Oh my god, Albedo with a 30k damage. We love to see it, Albedo.
Live.
Dumpy dumpy go. Strike dead.
Never like getting beat up by a kid, eh, Shogun? Eh? Let me get Scaramouche so I can beat you up with him.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
My apologies. Absurd. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Girl, if you don't let me... Oh my god.
Crumbles before me.
Went for all tickets to that fight. Did I get it? Oh my god. I got one though. I needed one of these. I needs one more of that. All right, let's go fight Moosh Moosh. I'm glad he got his own weekly boss. The entrance to it is actually really kind of, you know, pretty. It's just glowing down here. Don't ask me what his pattern is, though. I don't understand this fight at all. Open. Two-parter? Right.
Let it be known that divinity is mine.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say, Moosh Moosh.
Hold the line.
Ow.
Whirling snow. Coming Santawat. Sometsu. Torrent, bring refuge.
There's a lot happening behind me. I don't know what's happening behind me at all.
At my command,
I don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna just stand over here.
feel this ancient power.
There's what is happening. No, don't know what that's about. That's fine though.
Take flight. Rest and rebuild.
Okay. I'm gonna watch this every time. love how Paimon thought that she can help by lifting that rock. All right, Mush Mush. Same. Yes.
I am the all-knowing God.
Okay. Ow.
My apologies.
Burn to oblivion.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Jeez. What is happening?
Reality is pain.
I think I did that correctly.
First forth.
Jumpy, jumpy.
Oh my goodness.
Take flight.
Burn to oblivion. Good riddance. Cruel world.
Oh yeah, this part. Ah.
My apologies.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
First forth.
Ah, hold the line.
It's not working. I did the thing, but it's not working. Rest in peace.
Now.
This music too, though.
Your eyes have been opened.
Rest and read it. La la la.
Ooh, clean,
No, I didn't.
clean. Glee got it. That's what killed you? Yeah, Ooh.
Burn to oblivion. Reality is pain.
Hold the line.
Go. Thank God for someone like Ayaka. Mona in this case would be really, really good too.
Tremble.
My little guy, he getting it though. Our little buddy here. Look at that. Look at that health going down because of him. Almost. I don't think I do not understand this fight. There's so much happening. There's so much. I got one. Nice. Okay. Thank you. Boy. He up there with Shogun. I'm just dying. Bum rushed my way to that fight. Okay. Have fun, Savvy. When you do that later. Hello, what's up? It's great to see you again. Give me your merchandise. What do you need? Nice pompadour. Yep, I got 1052 sweet flowers. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, enough stalling. It's time to do some important task. Starting off with Xingqiu. Get your revenge when you shove a juice box at him. What flavor juice is it gonna be? You know, one thing I didn't miss about Leeway is climbing everywhere. Is that you? Oh, that's not who I was looking for. Great.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens.
That's so. Excuse me, are you Chang the ninth?
And what do you
Ninth.
want? Come on, spit it out.
Play
We've
game,
got tons
please.
of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me.
Fatui, always
I had no choice
an
but to
issue.
pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad you got nothing to read now? You're bored now that you got nothing to read?
Wrong.
Oh.
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There is a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes.
Hey, Jay.
That's right.
What's up? Grape? Yeah, we're gonna, well, Savvy's gonna throw grape juice at Skara
So rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much
to get him to calm down.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
This is some good grape juice. Why not orange?
This
I like
gentleman was
orange.
either willing to make a deal
You
or
guys are
just
both
not.
wrong. It's all about apple
Forcing his
juice,
sale
okay?
against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this, clown?
I'm just your fave and definitely not shoving that at him.
Day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Because if he wastes it, you're gonna be upset.
Just you wait. You'll be
He would probably throw it back at you, whip it open so it spills everywhere.
You're selling that core lapis
In
whether you
disgust,
want it or
you
not.
know?
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about
Hello there.
reading that
How are
book?
you doing? I'm doing okay. Miyato-san. Geez Louise, give the man a minute. 2 words. Situational awareness.
What does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me...
Yeah, this is Xingqiu's because I need to do Childs and you can't do Childs without Xingqiu's and I'm trying to do the event.
Long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished.
Why is this not a
Sorry,
character hangout?
I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Look for Xingqiu after he left with the book. Well, Xingqiu didn't go very far. It'd be faster if I teleport.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
That guy back at Chang, the Ninth, was pretty bossy. That bossy guy back at Chang sounds like he's working for a Gentry Maokai?
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Not daylight robbery. You and I have got to find a way to help Chang the Ninth. So I guess we're scraping Operation Leeway Travel Guide.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
What's up, Jay?
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness.
You making it? Finish eating and washing clothes and bedsheets? Finish eating and you didn't have a plate for any of us in chat?
This book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you? You don't have a plan at all, do you? I have no clue what this is about because I started this like a long time ago and never picked it back up.
Of course I do. An initial
Ah.
plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you?
Until Paimon got better voice direction. Looking at this older character story.
With your lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh,
I will definitely agree with you. In the beginning, I couldn't stand Paimon, but she's not as bad anymore. So they definitely did a better job, not only with how she sounds, but how she delivers her lines as well. So I completely agree. There's a whole casserole. Anyone can get some if they want some. All right. Wait, what kind of casserole?
I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But
A Doritos casserole?
You little punk. I brought the
What flavor Doritos? This determines our friendship.
The whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
That face.
Great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Hey, yo. I don't want to play as this kid. Oh my god, Klee is still dead. Klee? I'm so sorry. I forgot that Moosh killed Klee. Dang, Moosh killed Klee and Ayaka. Here comes the hunted. Pointing a child's dead body into battle. A whole child's body in my arms as I try to fight.
You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Okay.
Too much to hope they've learned their lesson.
So you're a vision bearer. How? I have to remind myself that this is a character story quest from the beginning of the game, or not the beginning, but like, you know, leeway beginning. Because I'm like, what do you mean you're just now learning he's a vision bearer? Do you not see the thing on the side?
Yes. Though I
Any flavored Doritos. You just use your regular kind. But you want to try to use spicy nacho and Cool Ranch for a casserole. You know, that don't sound too bad. How about the spicy Cool Ranch? Everyone, y'all heard it? We going to his house for a Doritos casserole. Everyone, get in. I'm pulling up to everyone's house today.
It's not like the
You did them in order just to get the full story?
But the confident demeanor
Like, I could care less about Waterboy. I think Waterboy was like one of the very first people I ever pulled from A Wish. Like, he's like one of my first 4 stars.
I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you
Yeah, I might not get to that quest today. Only just thinking about this is from the beginning of a character quest, and I have not even started Child, and it's already been almost 2 hours. Usually just use a single family size bag of one kind, but you give me ideas. Spicy Cool Ranch, spicy nacho. First, let's help Chang the Ninth. Xingqiu's vengeance may not be swift, but it will surely come.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Also, you can hear how different her voice sounds.
I'll be known as Guhua Geek.
Paimon, you come a long way.
You go first. No, one more page.
Shh. Stop talking to me. Never seen Spicy Cool Ranch, honestly. Oh man. Oh, I thought I kicked my cat. That was my flip flop. Spicy Cool Ranch is probably like my favorite flavor. I just love regular Cool Ranch, and then when Spicy Cool Ranch was a thing, it's very, I wouldn't say it's new, but like it came out a few months back, so not surprised that you haven't had it, but it's so good. Cool Ranch is nice. Spicy Cool Ranch is better. Character stories aren't that bad. They're not when it's characters I like. Not the roof, Ayaka.
Who goes there?
It's that Tang. Oh, I'm on set merchant here for a meeting with Genshi Maokai. I'm not a VIP client of your
How
boss.
strange. You're not on the guest
It's that
list.
Tang. You don't know what it is, but Cool Ranch was already addicting enough. Then they made it spicy. It was a wrap. Exactly, Savvy. Exactly.
What is it?
The master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry.
Like my go-to
Master
snack
insists that
was
you
Cool
must not
Ranch,
disclose that
and now I can't even
information
look
to
back.
just anyone.
You like Cool Ranch? You think you'll find it so you can try it? Do it. Just anyone. Are you saying we are not his VIP clients?
I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please believe me.
Take me to Genshin Maokai or suffer the consequences. Would you like to explain these extra fees you are incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Oh, he about to learn. I'm about to be a whole Karen.
Master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when
Look at the
he's
traveler's
negotiating
expression.
a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May
They
your
are both
business
so
deal be
angry.
blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work. Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
I was just bluffing. You did great too, though.
Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future.
And Paimon does so much different. She does sound so much different now. She actually sounds like as if during this particular recording of this, that maybe she was like getting sick or like a hoarse voice or something. Because it's not like she sounds so different, more than just voice direction, but just in general. I think you're right. This could work in our favor.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinue kiosk. Nope.
Paimon, shush.
Either way, if we want to know what
I like the parts where you feel like she should have some sass. She just sounds like she's talking normally. Mm-hmm. Paimon has sass to back it up. Yeah. A voice actor once broke it down when he voiced a character that isn't usual tone all the time. Like Paimon, it really wears on the vocal cords, so maybe she needed a break. Perhaps, yeah. I'm sure doing Paimon all the time. Especially since she has to do the bulk of all the lines for all the major scenes, since the Traveler doesn't have any lines. That is a lot of voices she gotta do.
Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress?
You feel they need time to fully get into character for Paimon too. Like, now they have the training and are able to express more as Paimon. Mm-hmm. How long was it? Jay, you said you've been playing Genshin since the beginning, right? Like, how long was it after being introduced to Mondstadt and all of that did they introduce Liyue? Like, was it immediately or was it a while? Like how it was from Inazuma to Sumeru. It was like a couple months, but that was also probably due to COVID. But like, how long was it before he's able to go to Liyue after Mondstadt? What is that? Is that music? What? How long have you been here?
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Yeah, she sounds not that good. Like, Paimon now is really, really good. This Paimon is wow. After you beat the dragon and save them, you could travel straight to the next area. Go straight to the local without starting any sort. No, I meant like, not in game, but like when, like how many months did it take for them to update the game and you could, with like new content in Liyue?
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you
Was it an
just saying
immediate
that to sound
update
cool?
or
The course
what?
of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
It's in an ancient script, perhaps. A secret text that needs a cipher, perhaps.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
When is the Feiyun Commerce
Since
Guild?
we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
How can you be sure? Why get them involved anyway?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget.
Maosai.
This is something
Not
we cannot
Maokai.
do on our
Maosai.
own. Also, I
Chinese
cannot
names are
allow
really
anyone else
difficult to
know of my
pronounce for me
involvement in this.
sometimes.
Why not?
I
You're
hate
only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
that I had to butcher
The
some of these
letter is
names.
here at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
He was definitely learning how to deliver Paimon's lines, because that line right there should have been a lot more sassy than usual. And we've heard sassy Paimon.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Shincho?
Letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Again, you know something about this?
Don't mind me. I was just speculating.
What?
Give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated.
What?
Yes.
Inimitable?
Be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Wait, what? We're not here to stay.
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare.
Why?
Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
I don't trust it.
Tasty snacks! They're giving us the
Whoa, time of day.
Of course, we treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mount Sai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Mount Sai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the
I didn't even know you could buy core
The
lapis.
timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge.
The game came out September 28th, 2020, and we stopped at the point where we found out that Child was a secret shit, even though he helped us. November 11th, 2020, we fought Child and all the Fatui to save the land. Okay, so
Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Ching the Ninth. Roger that.
what was the time period between? I mean, it doesn't matter because
So many
no, okay, yeah. What was the time period between
this.
that and
Pavilion and
Inazuma?
for a whole month.
Getting to Inazuma, or was that immediately after as well? November 23rd, we got the special Albedo story. Then we never got anything again for it. Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is certainly generous with its resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some serious.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but
Hey, Zed,
I'm
what's
out of
up?
stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
That's what your voice sounds like. We talk to you a lot, Ivanovich. Are you at a core lapis too?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
No.
That I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much
I'm
hassle,
confused
not
about
enough
why
return.
you continue to
Sorry.
dress like you're in Shiznaya. It is not that cold for this full-length coat and fur. Will Take It Also count as retail? So you're rejecting the Feiyun Commerce Guild's business
What? No.
as well.
Give me a second to think.
July 21, 2021, we finally went to
I'll do it.
Inazuma.
Just need you to sign for it. Clearly.
Wow. So from December? Well, no. From November 11th when we fought child. That was the pretty much all that and the subsequent cutscenes after as the end of Liyue. So from November to July, wow, it took them a long time. I wonder if that was caused of COVID though. And on August 4th, 24th, 2022, Samira's here. And they finished Samir pretty fast. We didn't get the interlude chapter yet. And we're about to get an update, another it's not an Archon quest, but like story evolvement with Moosh's update. I'm assuming we're gonna get another Dane Sleef story update too. There's usually one in between each. So what was the cause of us being stuck in Inazuma actually? So what was the cause of us being stuck in Liyue? They dropped those chapters like 2 months in between or less. They almost moved them like the banners. I remember we was stuck with Ayaka for like a year. I'm exaggerating. Okay, so trying to think. We was stuck in Liyue from November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. For 8 months we was stuck in Liyue. You need to hire people for characters they need voice. They dropped a lot of interesting banners. It's wild. And Samira was like this. We finished the Samira quest super fast. September 28th, 2020 to June 9th. Ah, okay. That's still wild. It's wild that we was in Liyue for that long. How long do you guys think it's going to take us to get Fontaine? Like, I know there's been leaks about all that stuff, but like, I didn't look anything about Fontaine or any of the leaks, but we was in Inazuma for a year. Oh my god. Almost a whole year. They leaked all the way up to 4.0. Wild. But yeah, like, how long are we supposed to be in Samira after this? Enough money now to split their team to work it half and half? I'm sure they made enough money in general. Yeah, we're at 3.3. I'm about to get 3.4 next week. And that's just 3.4. There's still 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're supposed to... Is Fontaine supposed to be at 4.0? Not him clapping for Ayaka. Oh my god, I hate talking to this guy. This guy's so mean.
Oi, shh, keep your voice down.
This voice actor. I'll take all your core lapis.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big.
You don't know anymore?
I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately.
Why does it sound like you got like a New York gangster accent?
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
But then just a little bit of a Chinese accent thrown in there as well? You still haven't been to Samira yet. Only because you didn't consistently play the game. You're literally making the way to Samira right now. It's gonna go by real fast. I feel like Samira's storyline is... I was gonna say it's short, but no, I'm just thinking about development-wise. I feel like they was able to shoot out all of Samira's story quests really, really fast. By the time I got to the Archon quest for Samira, we was like 90% done with Samira's updates. For the Faye and Commerce Guild, Faye and Commerce Guild only ever does legal business.
What are you saying?
It seems like every major
Of
update
course
will
my
be a new
business is all above board.
update in sight.
Faye
But in
and
sight, January
Commerce
5th,
Guild, you say?
we got Inkonomiya areas.
If it's
And in
for the
May,
Faye and
the
Commerce
chasm.
Guild,
Okay, so
then
do you think we're gonna
sign
get
the dotted line,
another
and
area
I'll start
connected
getting things in
to
order right away.
Samira before we get to Fontaine? Like Samira's own Inkonomiya or Samira's own the chasm or whatever. What the? I have a quest up here? What?
Come into being.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Albedo.
Burst forth.
If you do, but it'll be in the desert, in underground. It would make sense.
Come into being.
Just when you think you're done doing quests for these people. We've done so much in the jungle areas to mirror with the Archon quest. It should be in the desert. There's barely been any actual Archon quests that took place in the desert. Just a little bit with, you know, the planning with Alhaitham and Candace and Sidon and all of them. All the other quests are side quests and story character quests there. So it'd be nice
Hi.
if they can expand storyline wise into the desert. I hope it's like,
You want all my core lapis?
yes, I do want Ori Core Lapis. I hope it's like an additional part of the map and not
incredibly indecisive.
already there. If you get what I mean. Then let the Feiyun Commerce Guild take it off your hands.
Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything.
December 23rd, we got Dragonspine.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope
Yeah, Monster got Dragonspine. Liyue got the Chasm. Inazuma got Inkonomiya. So sometime between whenever Fontaine comes, we will have another Samira location. What? Wait, what? Go to the chasm and buy Core Lapis? The chasm didn't exist during this point, right? The chasm came after Inazuma and Inkonomiya, right? So when you did this character quest, what did it say? Because it definitely would not have said go to the chasm because there was no such thing as a chasm at that point, right? What? Nothing stopping me from going through because I don't have clearance. Do you know who I am? That was wild. I guess because I never actually officially walked through the entrance. I've always just climbed my way. I've actually never been on this side. This is wild. Never seen this much before. So yeah, like, what was this? Coming here, this didn't exist. So when you did this quest, what did it tell you? Where did it tell you to go? Did it say the chasm, even though there was no chasm? Mine crew leader, what?
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come.
Yeah, I'm aware the area is available, but I'm talking about what it's called. Like, it says go to the chasm, but the chasm wasn't a thing yet, so how did you know about the chasm, right?
It's all yours, if you name the right price.
Right there was like go east. It's just a big border that kept us from going further. It just told us to go to the mine. Okay.
The original buyer's price was already quite high,
It's
so
wild that they changed that just so it makes sense
the
now.
best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Leo's stock put together.
We spent less than 100,000 more. What? That said 2 million.
By selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
That's over 4 times what it should be, you crook. Poor form to just raise the price without good grounds.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe you should think twice before affronting the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Take our money and hand over the goods.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
Oh, wow.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods,
Hilly churls.
I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
Market price?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
Yeah.
That's that then. Well, no
What do you
time
think
to
about that,
lose.
sir?
Come on.
I got my eyes on you, Shi Chong. Hope I said your name right. Ah. Just like a whole new territory for me because I never explored this far. Like, looking at this, I explored the Xingshu pool and like the bottom half of the mountains over here, like down here. And of course the Lingju Pass, but I definitely never ever got this far. There was usually no Sealies or challenges for me to look at all the way over here.
Dumpy Dumpty go! That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Of course it's raining. Of course it's raining. Have any of you guys seen? No? Okay. That, yeah, I was gonna say, the, little dude over there, the Abyss Mage, you should back up if it's raining and all. Oh my god, I can't because you got, okay. Let's go kill you. Oh, stop it.
Come into being. Witness my great undertaking.
Dumpy Dumpty go!
Take flight.
Always tell myself if I see one of these little Samba trolls, I need to fight them so I can get scrolls for freaking, Klee. Leave me alone! He is going to die. Hope he didn't follow me.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, that's 2. Hello, I need this.
My apologies. Another one down.
3. The Shogun must be pissed at me for whatever reason. I love that Denjo's happening there when that wasn't a thing prior to Sumeru opening. Like, that thing happening going on with the Denjo plan over there.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here! Quick, make a note of the location.
Okay, that's 4. Oh, and here. Unless I've been to this one? I've been to that one. Number 5, please. What y'all digging there? Oh, is that it? No, these are cards. I got 1, 2, 3. 4 was like right above her head. Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, we found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Exhausting? How? Whoa! That lightning.
We've made a note of the cart's locations, all 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
No.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
Nice work back there, Paimon. How do you know that bluff would work?
Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey, don't you think? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Changma Ninth's place.
Oh, thank God. It's no longer raining.
And glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
What time is it? 3:19. It's definitely taking me much longer than I thought. Maybe take to get through these story stuff. I should have known better, honestly. I might do some more Genshin tomorrow, just so I can get through this.
I was just thinking to myself, gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know.
Ooh, this is a nice version of the Leeway theme playing in the background.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Not only that, but we'd like to purchase your core lapis.
Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down?
Or just sell us the core lapis.
What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven,
With an attitude like that, you're definitely not going there.
I will make a profit on this batch after all. But gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you are safe selling to us. Just trust me.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Nunya.
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later. See, things are never quite as bad as they see.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't think us yet. Wait till we finish at least.
People always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
Screen got all dark for a second. I thought there was going to be a withering over here.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine.
Hello, Xingqiu.
Where shall we go for a walk? Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Ooh.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Meltsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
You saw how everything would play out. Is the ending of the book good?
It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Meltsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Meltsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this.
Yo, where did that bird come from? Just fell from the sky.
Resolution that he seeks, he is certain to.
So it was you!
Oh.
You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We
are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This is
the way he talks, like his mannerisms, remind me a little bit official. Like, you just using big words for no reason. Just stop, please.
Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
What makes you think the core lapis is on me, buddies?
Jumpy dumpty go! Boing boing boom! Take flight. Let's move out. Allow me.
Come into be.
You know, let's look at Xingqiu here. Level 88 out of 90? What? Why? Why is he 88? That's a random number. We got ourselves the Sacrificial Sword, Refinement 1 at level 88. Got the Noblesse set, all 20 though. C3. And his talents is 8, 8, and 11. Oh, hi.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Sir, I can see you.
Come into being.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Did
To
our outfits give it
continue
away?
this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them
No,
off.
it's not. I got plenty of elemental bursts to use.
Our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
My lord, I did not see that coming.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats!
I mean, we didn't know, so it kind of was a secret.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine.
Ooh.
Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject
Guys,
me
I
to
just
such
got my
viciousness?
first big
This is a
payment as an
malicious
editor
and
for Final
outrageous
Fantasy
attempt
Union.
to run
I
me
love
into
to
the
see
ground.
it.
Deep breaths now. This is
It's
a simple decision. Will
nice
you buy or not?
to get paid for
I-
stuff that you worked hard on, you know?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow.
I feel official, you know?
Now,
I feel
On behalf
like
of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business. And I hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
that I don't know how to put it into words. I've been video editing, like self-taught video editing since 2008. So
So that massive stash
to
of
finally
ore you let us burn through in a day? That was
move
from your
past
'Twas but a
editing
paltry
for my
sum.
own fun,
You got
editing
to
my
make
own
a small
content,
investment while putting
editing
Gentry
other
Moutsai in
streamers
place.
to like an actual
Close this
YouTube
two birds,
channel.
one stone situation.
Really feels great. I remember when I told my mom, she's like, wait, this entire time she thought I was working for Square Enix. I was like, no. I was like, no. They is not Square Enix, but they got friends in Square Enix. Appearances really can be deceiving. Don't you rich kids take calligraphy classes from a young age? I would love to take a calligraphy class. Speaking of calligraphy, hold on, I gotta get the attention of
Savvy. Savvy, I repeat. Savvy. Savvy little minx, I need you to come to chat.
have you done your studying today? If you haven't, make sure for at least 5 minutes. Why are you hearing your voice in a demon? I wanted to make sure that you've done your studying today, or will do your studying today.
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does not know how to sign things.
Geek this whole time.
You install in the game? Good.
Martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you
I believe in you.
at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast. And sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down.
That's close to how
Since you can fly,
Paimon normally
you hardly
sounds.
need your legs anyway.
Oh,
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
he said you don't need your legs anyway. You're welcome. You do Duolingo after work? Good. He's so obviously joking. What kind of book did he say you read this in?
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
You're making us run yet another
I
errand.
did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
Well, damn.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
He has a palace now? Because that looked like a regular house that I was in front of earlier.
Somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us Xingzhou was the Fei Yun heir?
I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
No. I'm gonna climb up these mountains again. Just to give a book. Boo. Oh, and Savvy, have you seen the trailer to the next update for Genshin, the one that they released like the other day? Did you see specifically Moosh's part in the trailer where he's fighting? This is his palace? Really?
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire
My boy
collection.
is stepping
I'm
on
positive
people
that you must have been
like
behind this once
literally
again.
one of his attacks.
Thank you. Thank you from the
Is he
bottom of my
stepping
heart.
on them, and I'm just like, I want to be under that shoe. No big deal. Happy to help. Actually, that wasn't
Please
us.
don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me.
You going?
The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland
If
in
I
the
use a
mountains
voice, do you think I can
would
get
become my final resting place.
Wow.
Salem's
that's the
attention?
second
Or
heir
is Salem
in this town.
completely in the void
Sorry, what?
and unable to hear anything?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning
In the
to
void
think that
void.
Guhua
Okay,
rascal
I'll ask
had
him later.
swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held
Okay.
in high esteem. But now it has faded.
Salem!
Recognition.
Everything Salem!
Rival, you need to inject
Prince
some
Salem!
but it's hard
If you can hear me
find talent to
in the
adapt.
void,
And
please
so
escape
seems a vicious
and come to chat.
In any
That'd be
case,
Prince Salem.
Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
He's better than you. Give him credit. Wait, he's better than you. Give him credit for. Maybe a Guhua Renaissance is just around the corner.
What does it matter?
Nothing.
Anyway, you
Chang,
wanted the
it does
leader
not matter.
volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
Finally, that trip was worth it after all.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
Sounds like you've been living good for a while. Strange bookmark.
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Okay. Shirley is in what? I'm confused. We got a bookmark. This is my favorite version of the Liyue theme. Yeah, where's the bookmark? Did I not get it? Or was the bookmark his? I'm confused. I wanted to read the information about it. What is this? Front page. What's this? Slide of sigil permission. What are these? Ruin records. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But the time is now. Hey Z, what's up? I'm doing okay. I need to get like a trash can just in case I vomit. My holiday was decent. How was yours? Dai
Be on your
Pai.
guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Why?
Oh,
It's parking for this because it's gonna be epic.
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find
It
out
was
just
rough
where these
watching
installations might
you
have come
stream
from.
this, Savvy.
It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Oh, one can never be too cautious. The Millilith, always so inefficient.
In any case, the only sense
Could hear Grandma's mac and cheese is still
to
hitting
increase
you like a
Millilith
truck,
patrols.
be in the
We must
shadows,
not let
sleeping
innocent
or
civilians
working.
come to harm.
Okie dokie. Send me a plate of Grandma's mac and cheese, please. Took everything you had to not scream every 5 seconds. Is there any way I can help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
I do? When? I do know a little self-defense. Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight. I have beaten 10 of you in a fight.
The self-confidence of young people is an extraordinary thing.
Yo, he sounds tired.
If you're genuinely offering,
He
I did
sounds
see some
so
ruined guard
tired,
footprints
like
on the
he did
hillside.
not want to be
Since
here.
then, I've been too
I
busy
feel
warding
that. That is a
passersby to
complete mood.
investigate myself.
Daipai.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
See the clear difference in how she sounds here versus a Xingqiu's? This is wild.
On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler.
If she wasn't sick
You have my
or
gratitude.
still getting
I
used
will
to
rendezvous
how
with you once I
Paimon
have finished my
sounds,
patrol.
whoever the voiceover director was, they definitely did better with Paimon's voice actress. Not them. They're keeping me hostage. Look, I can't even like do any multiplayer stuff. They said you are stuck in this.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was. Here's another one. Yep. Seems the trail of ruin guard footprints.
She still sounds just a little tired and not as
A ruin guard over there.
loud as current Paimon, but way better than Xingqiu's. Yo, that's a kid. The way they punch Klee.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
A huge voice difference. Yeah. The way I want to punch this kid.
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
The kid that makes you see red. I already saw red. Does anything as much for the lurk? Yes, it's the powered down Ruin Guard. Careful, kid. These guys are tough. Nah, kill them. I'm on the Ruin Guard side.
It's Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my
I
brother said so. And
have
he's
said
the
this
best
multiple
toy maker in the
times,
whole world. It's
but
his job to sell
these
the
hands
toys.
are rated E for everyone.
Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Paimon is not a toy. Neither are Ruin Guards. Limited edition. Jealous much?
Hey, just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
Daipai seemed like he's never seen a kid before. Like, he seemed really confused just now.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
No.
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine!
No.
He's one of the good guys!
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying
This
to
kid's
help.
too old to be so... I'm gonna shut up. I think you lost him.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Me too.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
If that's your scale
Seems I have no other
range,
choice.
then I'm the
Well,
worst. Just
I will
like
continue with my
I was
patrol.
when I first saw
Please
you.
escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
I don't work for the Millilith. I'm leaving this kid right here. I really love how Daipai just sounds completely done with every line he says. Like, he's really tired.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid?
My name's
I
Susan,
definitely didn't
and
click
I came
that.
all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much more. So much more.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tooser.
You can keep the
Your
money.
brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must
I hope
be
he gets
super rich.
jumped by treasure
I never
hoarders.
knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I'll gladly take it. I'll gladly take it and give it and give it to your brother when we find them. No, I'm not giving it to him. I will gladly take it and leave this kid here.
Yay!
This moment Savvy just added to the list of things to bop child for.
We gotta make a pinky promise.
No.
Make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. That one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
Right.
Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Northland Bank.
Great idea. All right, off we go. All right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
I hate everything about this. Speaking of money, hey Xingqi, I think I said your name right. I'll be trading in some of this for 11,200 more. All right. Hey Vlad.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't
Oh,
you think,
God.
sir?
I almost vomited in my mouth for a second.
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
To wash it down with water. Ah, terrible timing. Terrible timing. I think I'm going to end stream. So thank you everyone for joining me as usual. I will be back next week with everything done. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follows, and thank you Kev for the amazing raid. I really appreciate it. Hey Blaze, how are you?
What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought it would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others?
Not
Sister
inappropriate
Tonya
at
and
all.
Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a
Hey yo,
lot.
I like that Fatui's outfit.
Praise for you every day at dinner.
Hold on, go back to the previous.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser?
How was your
How have I not
Thanksgiving,
heard
Blaze?
anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys.
Nice surprise seeing such a beautiful man on
thought you
screen.
were on board. And then,
Where?
when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this
Okay, I
nice
got to
lady
visit
to
fam
help
and
me come
cook a
look
bit.
for you.
The teacher's just so
And also, Tooser's child's
What did he
brother.
eat? What did he bake?
Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely
It
dangerous.
was okay.
I'm so happy to see
It
you.
was
Really,
just
I
me,
am,
my
but
mom, my
please,
aunt is here.
Promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
We made a lot, and I had Thanksgiving for breakfast today. I'm gonna have Thanksgiving again for dinner.
I'm not mad at you.
I
just
was
care about your
golden during this
safety, that's
quest.
all. If you hadn't met these nice
Wait,
people,
wait.
things could have been a
Don't
lot
change the
more
camera.
dangerous for you, Tooser.
I kind
I
of
hope you said a big thank you to them.
I actually kind of like this Fatui outfit that she got on over here, the purple. Cause it's like, it's not a dress, it's like what is it, like a romper? What's the difference between a romper and a jumper? I'm sorry, but I do not know the difference. But, I actually like her outfit. I'm not a fan of the mask, though.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Yeah, I love Paimon.
Forgive me. It's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Do you mean that, or are you just keeping up appearances? You got a lot of nerve.
Come on.
You made mac and
You know I'm
cheese.
just a
The rest of the
pawn in all
family made
that, just doing my
dressing,
part.
broccoli, and
As for who wins,
cheese,
who loses, and how each side deals with the
casserole,
consequences,
collard
I prefer to
greens,
leave all that up
potato
to the warriors
salad,
playing
turkey,
the
and like some sweet potato thing.
I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little
This is where you lost your temper.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
I'm happy I watched the
forgetting something
new
about
stream
me.
this savvy,
I
so
taught
I
you
don't
how
have to
spend
ingest this
every
completely.
second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
This is before you loving this man. Did this quest make you love him? I've also come a long way since then. Ready whenever you are.
You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not.
This
right
lady is
now.
just completely in our business. She's just
Why do you
here
wanna
the entire
fight
time.
this lady?
Well,
Are
please
you
give him round 2.
No, not at all. Allow me to formally
Slap
express my
him.
sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
I'm still keeping my eye on you. Concern for your family's well-being. That I can understand. I'm an only child, so I don't understand that.
So anyway, Paimon
You
has a
contributed to like
question.
40% of your loving him. The other 60% came from pooling him.
What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbor?
Which is hard to explain. It's hard to understand.
About that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side.
But they're related to you, so they already are involved in the Fatui.
Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's
This lady still is here, just in our conversation. Being nosy.
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding...
Ekaterina.
Hey,
Yo.
are we?
That is a ratchet name.
Would it not be a little
Ekaterina.
to ask you to deal with deck collection?
A bet is a bet.
That's a
isn't it?
mad
If you lose a
ratchet
bet with an
name.
agent. Well,
That's
might
like
as
up
well
there
get a
with
little exercise
Lucrezia.
out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
Trying to be a good boy in front of his
That's
younger
right.
bro.
As much as I'd
I
love to
don't
catch
like
up
to
a little
lie,
with
so
Tusser,
I'm gonna be
calls.
honest with the
I'm sure
younger
Miss Ice
brother.
Lady here will be happy
And
to
be
keep
like,
you
your
company
brother's
while
a whole murderer.
Still need to keep babysitting for you?
Ratchet, leave that girl alone. She's in our whole conversation. She could have stood up to the side so Child was ready to talk to her again.
well,
She's
it
just
sounds
over
like
here,
Tusser
just
really likes
listening
you.
in, and then got a name like
He promised to
Ekaterina.
take care of him anyway.
You're ganging up on me. Okay, sure. Okay, we'll do it for 2, sir. No.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Why did it give me the thingy here? Complete Tutor's terrific tour quest. Anywhere he wants. So that means the middle of the ocean in between Liyue and Inazuma, right? With no boats. He made his babysit.
Looks
I hope
like
he's
we'll be
potty
hanging out with
trained.
Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites.
This ain't even your quest.
Love them.
Hello there, dear.
Granny Sharon, why do you sound like that?
Very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh, the kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing.
Why his eyes look dead? Like
Mr. Cyclops once?
he's been watching horror and murder all his life, and he's
Sorry,
completely desensitized to blood and chaos.
High into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage.
Didn't mean to hit
Still,
the
I must warn
mic.
you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money
I'm
around
redacted. My redacted.
irresponsible.
But it's because I'm a changed woman now. What do you really mean? You think we should pocket the change?
Your words, not mine. But
I
yes,
see you showed up for this class. Yeah, Jay.
Anyway, it's time to talk prices.
No, that won't do. This amount won't even pay for the materials.
I don't wanna give you any money. This is my money.
No, that won't do. This amount won't even
You're probably
pay
getting
for
more
the
pep in his voice. Yeah. Me and Savvy was talking about that. Definitely, definitely he's gotten better.
Children, I do hope you're not trying to make a mockery of me.
I don't want to do this at all, lady.
My price and not a mora less. If you seriously want this custom build, then I would hope you could be serious about the price.
Sorry, Granny. We didn't mean it like that. All right, Granny, we'll go with your price.
That's more like it. Not to worry now. Just leave it to me.
Granny, you're like 2 steps to the grave. What do you need the moral for?
Stop. Why don't we head to a one-man restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
2.
This restaurant has a
Paimon doesn't need a chair.
choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Have you tried?
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
That's what I tell my mom all the time. She doesn't like spicy food.
My meals have to have lots
And I'm
and lots of
confused on
sugar,
where
and the oil
I
has to
came
be
from
extra
because of
virgin
that.
vegetable oil.
Because my dad doesn't like spicy food either, and I'm starting to think that I'm adopted. If it wasn't for the fact that I look like both of them, I would assume I was adopted.
Go somewhere else.
Tutor, what is choking
Any
smell?
more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests
Please.
are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately?
Can't we just get a regular meal?
Surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
You get 2,000.
Hey now, come on. I can barely cover the cost of the ingredients at that price.
You can haggle him down there. No, I'm going to give up the child.
Hey now, come
Take
on.
him. I want
can
you in a
barely
bad
cover the cost of
mood.
the ingredients at that price.
I'm pretty sure I can make this without any more. Here, 4,000 with the child. Take the child.
All this haggling and wrangling. At this rate, everyone's appetites will be ruined.
You're not even
I won't
eating
argue
it.
with you any further. You can take my price.
I'm trying to get rid of all the more.
Elsewhere.
We're sorry, Chef Mao. We didn't mean to make you mad. We'll pay what you asked. All this bargaining's made us hungry, too.
Ha! No, that's better. Go find a place to sit. Your food will be with you shortly.
Keep the rest. I don't even need the Mora. I got like 18 million. I'm good.
Ooh, it was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my
Oh yeah,
sister Sonia makes it.
this kid is white.
But this doesn't feel right.
Sister is a reminder that you have 101 things to bop child for.
Specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tusser?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around.
You didn't even say the first line of that
Hustle and
sentence.
bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor too.
Cheap and tasty chop suey. $101 things for child to bop you for. Oh my goodness.
This place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion...
It's already 4 o'clock and I know that this event can be pretty long.
This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that
Might
Liyue would take on the
have to
love
stream
of
this
trade.
tomorrow so I can get the event
Other than
in.
merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which
Get it out,
the
Paimon.
immense throughput capacity of the wharf.
Paimon, you still won't understand a word you're saying. How about a topic kids would be interested in?
Yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway.
Paimon's me when I try to explain things.
Well, guess
I just fail at it.
just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tavat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen.
Paimon, what?
All the nations float their boats.
I don't think he's even
over the
listening.
sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board.
He's so cute.
Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Oh my god, Paimon's so cute. The way she said, oh, nom nom nom. That noise came from this quest. That's how you explain throughput capacity. Because this is all very Paimon style.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tusser, don't run off.
Just push him to the water.
After
We
all
can end this
that, I
quest.
wasn't even listening.
Kid, run in a straight line.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away.
You don't want to watch Child's Child.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Are they as big as that anchor? They're all made of metal?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Oh my god.
Hey! Quit running!
Put a leash on him. I don't know which one is which. I was thinking about like what was he actually, which rune guards was he listing?
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up.
Seriously, that was wild.
These fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser?
He has a smart mouth.
200 times your size?
Actually, that's still pretty small.
Hey! 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Did you wonder how the rest of Ajax's family is?
Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of...
I wonder, will we see them in the actual story, our conquest, or will he get like a part 2 to his story quest? You be thrown in jail, I'm done. Sounds like a topic that would interest Xiangling. His brother spoils you too much.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats.
I got a name. It's Mrs. Moosh.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count.
Alright, yeah.
My brother. I don't want to play anymore.
You can go. That's children for you.
Yep. You can have all the patience in the world, but it won't help you at a time like this.
Oh, I'm already married to Beto. Our anniversary is actually next Monday, the 5th. Or is that Tuesday?
Child said that he'd be by the
Yeah, next Monday's the 5th. Our anniversary. That's when I first pulled him.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Dude, why is there no, like, click? Happy early anniversary. Thank you. I'm so excited to introduce Moosh to him the day after our anniversary. What you doing by yourself, little one? No, it was you just by yourself? Oh, there's a big one over there. Never mind.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join
Oh,
up,
you got
why don't
lip.
say this first.
That
Dandy kid
line.
like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
well, why, yes, of course. For I am,
Where did this win come from?
Snezhnaya.
Country bumpkins.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
How much do you think I get if I sold two shirts to the treasure hoarders?
Will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Just laugh.
Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
Caesar, I think you're missing a couple of brain cells. I'm just gonna say that.
Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice.
Slippery Woo, what a name. The level of commitment to this life is what contributed to the 40% he was talking about.
I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms.
If I was child, to be honest, I probably had to have a long conversation with Tusser. And Tusser's about to grow up real quick and learn about the kind of world he's in being related to child. He old enough to understand. This kid ain't like 4 years old.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got.
Motherfucker quickly tried to make the toys keywords. Break a child's innocence? Yes, in this case, yes.
Been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours.
The faster he learns about this dangerous world the child is in,
Come on.
the more I don't have to deal with this.
An initiation test, eh?
I'm not far from the tree.
It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
I don't want to play as him. So I'll play as him. I wouldn't even give him a try. Absolutely not. He got his try when I tried in the little test domain when his banner first came on. But then the next survey.
Although it's not.
Force the player to play as the story character like they made us play as redacted. You did that for the primos?
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Can I skip? Man, Hoyoverse, allow us to skip cutscenes.
Isn't normal. Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
Yeah.
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you.
You know,
Toy Stories
Slippery
are so
Woo
cool.
looks like he could be like Hazel's older brother. He's a bit of a special case that went more smoothly than I thought.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland is dispatched
Felix is
a
like,
new
I
batch
don't
of
care.
recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will.
Not
through the words of the
baptized.
Harbingers. This has always been our rule. At
They're all
present,
Christians?
Master Child, you are the only Harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
You want to be a murderer
I'm afraid you're
too?
still too young, Tusser.
Love to
I'm
see
not
it.
sure if you'd understand
Love
much
to
of
see
and
it.
Most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
No.
Please, I'll compensate you.
No.
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
How about you buy him a boat trip back to Shiznaya?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
I need that part covering up. I think that covering it up is the tough part. It'd be a lot less tough if he just came clean.
Yeah, you're right.
He can't break work to hang with his bro.
Seller cover story.
His bro, they're older siblings. Well, not child, but Tusser got some other older siblings. Why are they not keeping an eye on him? Where is the discipline? If this was my mother would not even let me leave the house to go across the country looking for my brother. Like, where is the discipline? Who was watching Tusser? He's being a bit overprotective. I wonder how much longer he can hide it from Tusser. Like, I would get my butt whooped if I had left the country to go visit someone. Regardless if it was family. Like, he needed to be thrown over the knee, butt whooped. Let me get the belt. I didn't notice. I'd have guessed he's probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Seems likely. Tusser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
The grounding, spanking of a lifetime doing this. We would never be able to see the light of day if we did something like this. You know? And just kiss. All freedom. Bye-bye. Pulling a stun like that us off. Yeah, I better not stop me going through this time. Thank you. Hey, guys. What's going on? Yeah. It's this meeting.
Tusser, so you did come here.
Oh. I wasn't even paying attention. Don't you ever run off like that again, young man. You better would have been worried sick. I don't care about your brother. Don't you ever do that again.
Quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
Don't you tell me to shush either. It's yes, ma'am.
From this day forward,
Be a moment of embrace to the point of now get your ass to the room before I kill you.
Nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. She shall
Mm-hmm.
sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattledrums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really
Poor
fun,
soul.
too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
Uh-huh.
So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order.
The commitment.
A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
You should shut up.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
He's so confused by him, right? I like
just say that we're doing hands-on training?
regret joining a Fatui with a speech like this.
Personally? Well, what an honor.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
I'm good.
Witness my great undertaking.
Hello? What direction? Excuse you. Dang. Y'all died really fast. I wasted that. Anyone else? Oh, hey.
Come into being. Feel this ancient power. Well,
One has to wonder what he'd say if the rest of the Harbingers were witnessing this.
Yes, sir.
If you get to get your ass whooped by a child, this is an honor.
Get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
I feel like he'll jump in.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wangshuin.
You didn't tell me to take him there.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
You really did get stronger. That was a good showing.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
You are exactly the same. Didn't see your black armor anywhere.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House.
Sucks for you.
I'm no
I ate some
senor.
food and I got better.
I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come
Look
on.
at his
now.
black armor now.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops?
You should do that as a cosplay.
You could say that.
Funny, we should be talking about this earlier.
Now, too, sir, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting.
I hit the mic, sorry.
But think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tusser.
Tonya.
When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
My hair is getting on my nerves.
Tusser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
That's a lie, Paimon. Protecting family is an admirable motivation. Agreed. I don't agree with either of these statements.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
No shit, Paimon.
If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
See, this is how you start a manipulative child.
Right,
letting these kids get the final word and continuously bargain for things that will benefit them in the end is how you start a murderous child. This child is going to murder their siblings in their sleep. This is going to be in episode 2020. I guarantee it.
Done
Risky
deal.
wish.
After all, you've come all this way for me, Tusser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Next thing we know, he's going to be murdering puppies in his backyard.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler.
I'm good.
This time, it's Tusser's turn to take you sightseeing.
I know.
Let me think.
I'm
Yes.
pretty
The
sure
Institute of Toy
I've
research is not far at all from Lingju
been
Pass.
to many of these areas
Traveler,
by
you're
myself.
not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
Yes, I disappoint him daily.
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Why not just say complete the entire quest instead of complete the current part of the quest? I just want primos. That's all I want. The way you would have left his little ass in the bank if you had known he was your brother before he took him there. Holy British child. Yeah, at the moment, I found out that was Childs, I will leave him at the bank. What's that girl with the ratchet name? Tarika or whatever? She could watch him. Not my responsibility. I don't know Child well enough to be watching his kid. Reddish did good because he was worried the Ruin Guards were gonna smush him. They should have. They should have smushed them. I'm done, Blaze.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place?
I would rather babysit a younger sibling adult today than Child.
This is one of Dottoro's research facilities.
I mean, I do a lot more
Dottore
adult
is
today,
another
but
one of the
anyway.
Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard.
Never makes it to Sumeru.
So the Ruin Guards
If he made it to Sumeru, I hope that the Eremites kidnap him and sell his organs.
So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tusser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tusser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
Hey Marie, what's up? How's it going? How are you? I deserve more possible rewards than this. You're good? That's good to hear. I'm doing all right myself. Thank you for asking.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tusser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they
He's kind of old enough.
Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad
Clock
guys
out of
and
work.
protect the
Ooh.
world. He's my favorite toy.
Some of the best moments
With
when
Mr.
one can
Cyclops
clock
around,
out.
The bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
It is always wonderful.
Will Tusser be alright?
Oh no, the door closed with a child on the other side with ruin guards. I'm sorry, with multiple Mr. Cyclops. Whatever would we do? Not use him, that's for sure. Good thing I already got a water person. Oh, well, damn. Oh. Oh, wait, no! Kid's dead. Actually. If I fall off, does that hurt everyone's health? Ooh. Okay. This Monday was too gloomy and slow for you, so you're ready to start fresh? I understand that.
Burst forth.
You know, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh no, that hurt. Oh no. Child, watch out. You're getting bullied by the fire slimes. Oh no. Whatever will I do? My hands, they won't work anymore. My fingers, they're just... Oh no. Child. Watch out. They're bullying you. Oh no. This is terrible.
Amateur mistake.
Amateur mistake. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I can't seem to press any proper buttons. Oh god. Child, watch out. Your health is in critical. Oh no. Child. What are we gonna do? 67. Okay. Rest in peace.
Allow me.
Or just for that piss poor display? What are you talking about? I tried, but for some reason my keyboard stopped working.
That's right.
I really wanted to keep him alive and use him. I've never used Child before outside of the trial domain.
Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
I really wanted to help.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
Had 2 other chances to end him.
But if there's a chance it's where Tusser
Chose the
is,
domain.
we need to stop this before
I
things
did
get ugly.
try to end him. What are you talking about? I honestly wanted to see how he fought.
Take flight.
outside of the trial. But now I'll never get a chance. Shame.
Witness my great undertaking.
My apologies. Kamisato art.
Lying. Why would I lie? Child is my favorite Hydro character and he died. I'm so sad. Hello? Ayaka, get up there.
Take flight. Hold the line.
You hear my dog barking in the background.
Tooser,
Don't worry about it.
See that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay!
You don't remember them? You must have missed the part completely
Now I'll
when you
count
did
down from
this.
3, and then we touch it together.
Subconsciously,
Ready? 3, 2.
you saw it and it blocked you from your memories so that you wouldn't have to worry about it ever again.
What is that?
It's
I'm
a
screaming
witch
at the
ray
way
that'll
she
turn you into a
fell.
little lamb if it eats you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Come into being.
Okay, forget it. Thank you. Taking too long waiting. I got any more treasure chests? Oh no. Breaking the sequence, you're proud. That is actually really funny. Wait. What did they want me to do? Was those? They want me to shoot those? With Child's arrow? Is that what they wanted me to do? How do I get up there? Why do I have to go that way? What's in there? Oh, I didn't see the barrier. I'm screaming. I was like, why can't I just go? I thought this was just smoke. They want me to shoot that. Okay. Need an archer. Yeah, I'm well aware. Good thing. I can just leave the domain and come back. Since I killed Child and all, I don't have any items to bring him back to life. It really, really sucks, you know? It really sucks that I can't bring him back to life. So I'm gonna have to leave because I don't have any items. Klee and Ayaka died too many times to the Shogun this morning. It's a real shame. I'm just gonna have to change my party setup since he's dead, you know? It really sucks. I hate that I have to do that. Damn. Damn.
Brother? Someone was saying that...
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say.
Yeah.
Oh, you are right that I do need a Hydro. That's okay.
Here to defeat the bad guys.
Right. With
But
Mr. Cyclops
Child is still
around-
dead, so I can't use him.
That's right. Okay.
Howling for the last 5 minutes.
Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
Ooh, okay.
There's
I know what I
another
could
path over
do.
there.
Well, in progress without a Hydro? Well, it's a good thing I have Hydro characters. Sucks for me? Nah, it's okay. I know what I can do. Since Child is dead and all this time being petty? I wouldn't say petty. No, I don't want to change that one because that is my B team. What is this scene for? I think it's just for her.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
Hanari, please. Hanari, please. I'm screaming at Tainari. He said, who? Who ate a Okay, sorry. I can't read. I speak only Japanese. Nihongo de onegaishimasu. I could do what I think I could do. Okay.
Brother? Someone was
Savvy.
saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Hold on for a second, guys. I'll be right back.
With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Okay, I am sorry guys, but I have to end stream early. I forgot that I actually have to go back to work for an interview in 5 minutes. So thank you everyone for joining me today.